Welcome to Bangkok.
We drove here from Phuket to Bangkok while stopping in Khao Sok, which you saw in our last video.
And now it's time for some city life, and it's our first full day. I'm Denny, and this is Nikki. We saved up to do our bucket list travels.
And today we're going with the BTS on the canal to go to the old town here in Bangkok. But first, we're gonna give you a tour of our apartment.
So one of the things that attracted me to this apartment is this beautiful pool. And they have an amazing gym here, and I think that's quite common for a lot of apartment complexes here in Bangkok. We're gonna head on down to our apartment. Keep in mind, all of this is for only $24 a night.
Welcome to our crib of $24 a night. It's small but has everything we need. A kitchen with washing machine. Very handy if you're full-time traveling. Then we have a small table, a small living room with a smart TV, and an air conditioning specifically for this room, which is a luxury. And now we're in our bedroom with a king-size bed, also super luxurious, and an air conditioning for this room specifically, again. And we are going over to our bathroom, which is small, but also really nice looking.
It's always a necessity for Nikki to have a very good shower head.
I do need a good shower head.
But we can't say we love the apartment. It's in the Nana neighborhood, and if you know anything about Bangkok, you know what that is. At least it's very close to the BTS lines.
So let's go. Here in Bangkok, we noticed that it's very clean, people stick to the rules, and they don't talk. That's a little new to us, but as you can see, it's way more stressful to be out in traffic here. So the BTS is excellent. We're now gonna walk and find our way to the pier and take the ferry. Do you know where to go?
Straight, I think.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very strange how everyone just lines up. No one talks. I mean, I've seen other metros where people don't talk, but no one follows the rules. Here, they definitely do. So that was our first look at public transportation. Now we're about to take the ferry. Honestly though, we heard that Bangkok was a very loud and hectic city, but it's no more hectic or loud than some of the other cities in the world that we visited, like Tirana, Athens, Bogota, right? Honestly, I find Bangkok very peaceful.
And what's really nice is that you have beautiful temples spread throughout the city that you just stumble upon. Awesome. This is our first time really seeing all the temples.
Yeah.
So we're just stunned every time we see one. Aren't we going to a temple?
A couple.
A couple.
Yeah.
We are on our way to the old town of Bangkok, which is the cultural hub of the city and where we are going to see the temples. And one way of getting around in Bangkok is by boat. So we bought 2 tickets, 15 baht each, so 30 baht together, which is about $1 for a 10-minute ferry ride to the old town.
So when we initially got to the pier, we got brought over to the tourist section for like a, I guess it's like a tour, and it was like 500 baht, and we're like, no, that does not sound right. So we kept walking, we started following the Thai people, and then we got to the public ferry, and it was just 30 baht.
The ferry rides are pretty short and convenient. Along the way, we saw all the historical sites and temples, but when we saw this specific temple, we were quite intrigued. That's so pretty. You want to get off now?
Yeah, let's get off and check this out.
Okay.
All right, so we were gonna go to the Grand Palace, but the boat was coming past this, I think it's Wat Arun, and it's beautiful, so we had to get off. It's about 100 baht, but only for foreigners, so that's around $3, but it's totally worth it to check this out.
This is a beautiful square as you walk in. It's called Wat Arun, named after the Indian god Aruna, the god of dawn. So this temple is also called the Temple of Dawn. Let's explore. This is our first really grand temple, I feel like, in Thailand. I'm so impressed. Really nice.
I mean, just look at the details. How would you even begin to create such a place?
So it looks like it's all in like a mosaic type style. This looks like glass or ceramic. It's not painted. These are just the colors of the pots or glass. We just learned it's over 300 years old. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know where to look. Gonna keep going around?
Yeah.
You are over it, huh?
Yeah, it's really hot. So I'm trying to cover my entire head.
It is blazing hot, but I don't want to leave because it's so, so beautiful. And it's also really serene because you hear the monks praying or they sing a certain song and you smell the incense and you hear the gongs and I wasn't prepared for this. Super nice.
It is very nice.
You're sweating like a pig, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna go back on the ferry, public transportation. I think we need to buy another ticket, I'm not sure, and head on to
the Grand Palace.
So fast forward an hour and we're again at a different temple, but this time Wat Pho, the most visited temple in Bangkok. We did go to the Grand Palace, but it was 500 baht per person. We thought that was a little steep, so we just looked at it from the outside. So we are going to walk around these grounds here. It's definitely bigger than I thought it was, to see why it's the most visited temple here in Bangkok and why it's so special. I did hear there's a massive Buddha here that's gold. We're gonna find that one. It looks really beautiful.
You can explore with us through the camera, but just know it cost us 200 baht per person.
But you do get a free water bottle with it.
Yes, they do give you a free water bottle.
Necessary because it's super hot and humid, but a beautiful day to explore this temple. So let's see what the fuss is all about.
Yeah.
We were walking on the grounds and we heard this beautiful singing or praying or a mantra, but we tried to figure out what it was, and they are in a meditation center and there are lots of people in there saying or saying something.
Nikki's trying to get me to do a meditation retreat. I don't know if I could make it through 3 days.
I'd love to do one. So we just found a map and grounds are huge. There's so much to see. So we're just walking around again. We are seeing this at the moment. We're not really sure what it is, but it looks really nice. Still on the hunt for the big Buddha though.
But I have to say, everyone in Thailand wears masks no matter where they're at. Makes it really hot. My whole face is kind of sweating. I am totally lost. This compound is huge. We just keep walking around, finding more rooms and more rooms. But maybe we'll find the reclining Buddha in a bit.
Yeah, now we're in this courtyard area with lots of statues and water ponds and bonsai trees. It just keeps going. It's beautiful. Okay, I think we might have found the place where they house the reclining Buddha. I'm not sure, but this seems big enough to have it. So let's go inside and check it out. It's not the reclining Buddha, but we did see some really large statues. Beautiful shrines, I guess you would call them. Where we found our way back to the beginning. So I think we're just gonna look at the map and see where we have to go. So this is the museum.
No, the museum's in here.
Oh, we get to go in.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where we are. So why this is also a very important temple is because you find over 1,000 marble inscriptions here with medical science, history, and it's a place for people to come read and learn. And that's why this is also the first public, how do you call that?
University.
It's the first public university in the entire nation. I think this is where we are now. And they think the origin of the Thai massage comes from these medical and anatomy-like scriptures that you find here. How awesome. This is where the knowledge comes from the massages that you get here.
Sounds like we need to get a massage.
We need to get a massage. Like the Thai massage incorporates these Buddhist principles in their healing of the massage. I think that's really interesting. It might be a bit woo-woo, but... Whoa. It's bigger than we expected. I don't think the camera will even show how large this is, but we're going to make our way to the feet because the feet are inlaid with mother of pearl and have holy scriptures in it carved. So we definitely want to see that, but it's massive and unexpected. That was an amazing experience. You just get different types of feelings when you're in that temple.
Yeah.
We also saw a lot of bronze bowls, the entire length of the hall, and apparently it brings good luck if you put coins in all 108 bronze bowls.
But next, we're hungry. We're actually starving.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get some of Bangkok's famous street food, and we're gonna do it a little bit different because we also wanna see the very famous malls. So we're gonna try to find some street food in a mall. And you're probably thinking, why are we going to a mall? Well, the malls in Bangkok are special. Let's go see why. There's so much food in here to try. It's impossible to figure out exactly what you want. You got a floating market, you have street stalls, you have noodle bars. We're sitting next to a tea place that we're definitely going to check out. I hear on the second and third floors, there's like amazing Japanese places. This is heaven for foodies.
I have a crispy Thai pancake with cream in the middle. Oop. I don't know what to expect. I'm just gonna eat it. It's definitely a dessert. It's very sweet. It's like a powdered sugar cream in a crispy shell. It looks super nice and it's really lekker or delicious. I'm speaking Dutch.
Yeah, get it all in there. Thanks for leaving me some.
We're super hungry, but we want to see what's on the other floors and then decide what we're gonna eat. Let's go.
All right, so now we're like in the Japanese spot. You got a ton of sushi. We saw Japanese ice cream. It's a little bit expensive, so I don't think we're gonna be eating this. But wow, so much here. It just keeps on going. I keep getting lost in the mall. It's so huge. I turn one way and Nikki turns the other and we're lost.
We are trying to get to the 4th or 5th floor, I'm not so sure, to experience more dining, but I don't know what floor we are right now.
It's kind of complex.
A little bit.
This is the most luxury mall I've ever been in. You can have a table in the water. Our favorite dish in the entire world is bibimbap, and they have a bibimbap restaurant. So do we choose to eat our favorite food or sit on a terrace?
I think we found a spot to eat, but we're now at the 6th or 7th floor to see if we're missing out on anything. Total FOMO over here.
But look, it's so green. Like, who has this in a mall? Wow.
So we decided to go with bibimbap, partly because the terrace outside was full, so we could not eat outside anyways. So we're going with our favorite dish here. This is also the most stunning floor of the entire mall, and it was designed to showcase the Thai farm life, which is considered the heart behind Thai food. I feel extremely luxurious, and I feel like this tells us that we're not budget travelers at heart.
But we have decided on bibimbap with Korean beef. I didn't even know you had different kinds of bibimbap. There are like 10 different ones on the menu.
But this is unlike any mall I've ever seen. Yes, you have, you know, large malls in the US, but this one it's amazing. The most luxurious one I've ever seen, and each part of the mall has like intentional idea about what it should be. So it's just fun to explore and see those things. And it has a floating market with street food. And we really wanted to try some street food here, but this floor just captured our hearts, and we have to eat here today, probably tomorrow, probably the next day.
Bibimbap is a Korean rice dish mixed with vegetables, and we have a Korean pork ball. So let me just mix it in, and we have a really hot sauce. Kind of afraid to put this on there. So the bowl's super hot, so the rice is sticking to the bottom and keeps cooking in this pot. I think we're just gonna eat away. Thanks for watching this vlog with us. I hope that we were able to take you through our day here in Bangkok. We certainly love it. Great first impressions for us. Thank you, and see you in the next vlog. Fast forward an hour, we're yet at another palace, but we did, temple. I'm having a heat stroke.
So Nikki never watched Keenan and Kel growing up since she grew up in Europe. So I had to tell her about Kel's famous chant about orange soda, which goes something like this. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? I do, I do, I do, I do.